Good evening, dears. How are you? I hope you are all in good health. I know it was a long absence. This is the exam of today. So we start. Hi, how are you? My name is Dora. I am 12 years old. I am Spanish and I live in Madrid. I am a middle school pupil. I love Spanish, I love English and physics. Every day I wake up at 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. I always have a shower. Then I take my breakfast. I go to school at 8:30 a.m. School starts at 8:45 a.m. and finishes at 2:30. I take the bus and come back home. At 4:30, I do my homework. Then I play tennis with my brother David at 4:45 p.m. I have dinner with my family at 6:15 p.m. I read a story and go to bed. And I go to bed at 9 p.m. What do you do after school? How about you? Part 1 A. Part 1 Read and do. Task 1 I read the text, then I fill in the table. Here we have time, and here we have daily activity. We have I wake up 8:30 a.m. 4:30 p.m. I go to bed. Task number 2 I read the sentences and write true or false. Number 1 Dora lives in Madrid. Number 2 she doesn't like English. Number 3 David is not her brother. Task number 3 I read the text and find the opposite of gets up. B. Mastery of language. Task number 3 I match timing with the right written form. Number 1 it's 5 o'clock. Number 2 it's 2:45. Number 3 it's 10:30. Task number 1 I choose the correct verb. Bakar's father is or are a doctor. He gets up at 6 a.m. and washes or wash his face and have or has breakfast and starts work on the hospital at 7:30. He returns back home at 7 p.m. Task 2 I classify these words according to the punctuation of their final S. We have 4 words. And here we have ce, the, is. Part 2, situation of integration. I fill the gaps. إملاء الفراغات. I answer Dora's Viber message. I introduce my brother and I describe his daily activities. Here we have some pictures and some activities. We have washes, gets up, goes to, gets dressed, does his homework, goes to bed, and the last one is watches TV. And here we have, hi Dora, Amin is my brother. He is years old. Every day he adds his face at, and he at Amin to school at, after school he. We start the correction. Activity number 1. Here we have time means الوقت. Daily activities mean الأشياء اللي تقوم بها يوميا. Here we have I wake up. In the text we have every day I wake up at 7 a.m. يعني تنوض على 7 تاع الصباح. 7 a.m. Alright, 7 a.m. Here we have 8:30 a.m. وش دير على 8:30? She said I go to school at 8:30. We write I go to school. I go to school. Here we have 4:30. 4:30 تاع العشية. Here we have at 4:30 I do my homework. دير الواجبات المنزلية. I do my homework. The last one we have I go to bed. يعني تروح ترقد. I go to bed at 9 p.m. ترقد على 9 تاع الليل. We have 9 p.m. Exercise number 2. I read the sentences and write true or false. Dora lives in Madrid. So this is I live in Madrid. This is true. We write true. She doesn't like English. Here we have I love English. So this is false. We write false. David is not her brother. We say here I play tennis with my brother David. So David, he is her brother. This is false. We write false. Number 3, I read the text and find the opposite of gets up. Gets up means تنوض. العكس تاعها go to bed سي تروح ترقد. We write go to bed. Go to bed. Activity 3. I match timing with the written form. We have It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock means الخمسة بيل. So this is it's 5 o'clock. It's 2:45. 3:45. 2:45. 3:45. It's 10:30. 10:30. It's 10:30. I choose the correct verb. Bakar's father is or are a doctor. We say is a doctor because when we replace father by he, we say he is a doctor. He get up or gets up. We say gets up because when we see he, she, or it, we add the s to the verb. He gets up at 6 a.m. He washes or wash his face. He washes because we have he. So washes his face and has. Don't say have. He, she, it, we say has. Has breakfast and start or starts. We say starts. Starts work on the hospital at 7:30. He returns home. We don't say return because we have he. He returns back home at 7 p.m. Here we have I classify these words according to the punctuation of their final S. Here we have washes. We read it. We say washes. Watches. Looks. S. Looks. Helps. S. And animals. We continue with the last exercise, written expression. Hi Dora. We have to use these words. Hi Dora. Amin is my brother. He is, for example, we write 11 years old. في عمره 11 سنة. Every day he gets up, gets up at, for example, 7 a.m. at 7 الصباح. He washes, gets up and he washes, يغسل وجهه, washes his face, washes his face at, for example, 5 to 7, 5 past 7, 7:05. And he gets dressed, يلبس حوايجه at, for example, past 7, at 7:15, quarter past 7. أمين goes to school, يروح يقرأ. Goes to school at, we say 7:30, for example, 7:30. 7:30. After school, he does his homework. يقوم بالواجبات تاعو. He does his homework and watches TV. يشوف تلفزيون. watches TV. And the last one is goes to bed. يروح يرقد. He goes to bed. For example, you write at 10 p.m. على 10 تاع الليل. This is the exam of today. I hope you have understood well, and inshallah you will all succeed in your studies. See you tomorrow, perhaps inshallah. Good night.